Welcome everybody back to another video. Today we're doing more of the realm. This is video 28. Native bed is invisible. I don't need a bed anyways. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Before we get started, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Believe me, not below if you don't see broadcast loop, so please do, guys. Anyways, so guys, let's get into today's video. Sorry if the previous video was 2 hours long. I didn't realize it was 2 hours long until I literally finished uploading it. Or until I was in the process of exporting the video after editing it. I was like, wait a minute, the video is 2 hours long? Oops. So very sorry about that, guys. I did not expect that. But what we did last episode was we finished building the arrow shop, and we got a lot of arrows. Now, apparently you can buy arrows from a Fletcher, which would be helpful for me because I can keep my store in stock. We'll have to see whether I'm going to come harvest all my crops. But first, I want to go buy some arrows from the Fletcher. That's what I want to do first. That way I make like a one-trip kind of deal, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to have to go get arrows from the shop, more arrows from the shop. And then I have to come back over here, stock it up, and then I can do the crops. And then I just do it all in one sitting, pretty much. So I need to see what we're talking about for price. So give me just a second. Here we go, Fletcher. 1 emerald for 16. Ooh. Damn, because he might go out of stock right away. He might not get his item back. I guess I can do it. Let's do... Well, I only got 1 emerald in there. Let's not do half. Let's do like maybe 10. Nah, let's do 5. Nah, 10. Well, actually, I think I have a... We'll do like a stack of 26. I do believe there is, if I'm not mistaken, there is an ender chest on one of those floors. I hope it's still there, because if not, we need to do something about that. Oh yeah, and Queen built this thing also. I told him it looked like a damn treehouse, because it kind of does. It was like he was thinking about making a treehouse, but I guess he didn't get around to it. But I can tell he's built a lot of trees within here. That's pretty cool. But why is this one the only one that has bamboo going up it? Or scaffolding, I should say, going up it. I know what he did. He planted a tree on top of another tree on top of another tree. Oh crap. Either that or he just placed logs going all the way up to the... pretty fucking high. Which would make sense. Damn! It's a tall ass tree. I like how I didn't go further up. You want to see me fall? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, dead serious, I could honestly do it, but I would instantly die. I wouldn't even survive, so... I would do it from a reasonable distance high. I think this is decent. You can see. See, that's decent. I would do it from way up there, but I would die. And I don't have wings, so... You know what we need to do? We need to fight the Ender Dragon again. We need to get wings. Because fucking... Yeah, boys, bitch ass fucking stole them. Why? It's not a superhero. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking mama. I like how it doesn't have a name either. Oh, somebody just upgraded. And nobody's on the realm, by the way, if you guys are wondering. Obviously, because nobody's online. Now, I don't remember what the Fletcher's on. What's that thing? Oh, you some bitch. I can't even buy arrows, you fucking serious? Of course you would be out of stock. And nobody else sells arrows. Literally only a Fletcher does. Just great. That's okay, my arrow situation. Literally only the Fletcher sells arrows, and nobody. And the only Fletcher that sells arrows has no arrows in stock. Like, are you literally fucking serious right now? How the fuck am I supposed to get my fucking... Oh my god. I guess what I could do is... That literally just ruins my plans because I really need feathers now. Well, goddamn, Queen. He's got a chicken farm going. Not a lot of feathers, but that's a decent amount, though. That's a tiny setup, I will admit. That's pretty cool. It would be nice to have that over at our base, but... Yeah. Yeah. Nah. You know what? We got a lot of chicken eggs. I was gonna say I could spawn a shit ton. This is gonna be interesting. Because I would need them to breed constantly. If that makes sense. But I also don't want a shit ton of them to make it lag either. Interesting. I gotta look into that, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I don't fucking know yet. But since I was on this realm a lot in the last video, all these crops grown, and I'm actually gonna mine all this out. Anyways, out. I get a lot of pumpkins. I won't miss that. You know, I could technically also sell pumpkins. You know, I can sell. I can sell a lot of things. You know that, right? Now that I think about it. Yeah, I can technically sell a lot of things. I gotta probably look into that because I know we get a lot of. I know we get a crap ton of pumpkins. I know damn well that. I know that for sure. Like, look how much pumpkins I got. Just off of one sitting of mining. Literally almost a row. Okay, let's go to sleep. And then go deal with the other crabs. I could also kill a bunch of skeletons too. Oh my god, did it stop raining? Holy crap. God, if you guys don't remember from last episode, it was continuous rain. It would legit not stop. And it stopped. It's a miracle. It's literally a miracle. It literally rained for so many damn nights in this world. Okay, let's just get the sugar cane. Now we do the melons. There's all the melons. And then here comes all the wheat. Wait. Didn't we have carrots? Now that I think about it. I think we only had one carrot. I don't remember. I swear I saved enough carrots to make a carrot farm. At least I'm pretty sure of it. Because I know I wanted to make a carrot farm too. I gotta look into that. I'll have to look in the chest when I go back to the base. Because I'm pretty sure I think there's only one carrot. I don't actually remember though. Y'all know what I want to do? Now I'm actually legit. Now I am actually legit serious. Do y'all guys know what I want to do? I want to make a big ass area, kind of what I did here, or kind of what I did with the shopping district, but I want to do it somewhere else though. I want to make one big ass area, kind of like what I did with these farms. But okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. I want to make a big ass area like what I did over here with the farm and the shopping district, but I want to make a big ass area for bigger farms. Now, what I mean by that, legit, what I mean by that is I want to mine out a huge ass area, kind of like what I did in the desert, but in that area I have bigger farms, bigger than these farms and the pumpkin farm. I want to make bigger farms than what I did here. Now, I won't be able to do it via pumpkin and melon farm, but I can definitely do wheat, carrot, potato, and some other farms like that, and beetroot and shit. So I was actually thinking about making one giant ass area just for wheat, beetroot, carrot, and potato farms. I was thinking about doing that. Now, I would technically do it over here, but this is not that much room. I mean, there could be enough room, but nah, this is not that much room. So I kind of want to do it in a big ass area. Now, if I do that, just know there's gonna be a crap. It's gonna be a big ass area, like a crap ton of blocks being dealt with, like what I pretty much did with the desert over here. But yeah. Now I was actually thinking about doing that. That way we get more of that particular item. Or items, I should say, is. Now, I think that would be a good idea, especially the fact how we got we need like legit a lot more food and shit. So I think it would be legit a good idea. Now, I could technically do it over here, but I'm not going to though. I'm thinking about going to a complete good, decent area. And definitely doing it. Making a huge ass area and turning it into like a mega farm. Pretty much. Now, of course, when I do that, I'm definitely gonna add it to the map, because why the hell would I not add it to the map? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, that's a pretty decent area. That's a pretty big sand biome right there. I mean, it's not big, but this area right here looks like a good spot to do it. So I don't think anybody built over there. I could be wrong though. I could do it over there. I could technically do it over there. Maybe not. I don't know. But I want to choose a big ass area and just fucking tear it to shreds. And then make humongous farms. Now, like I said, I want to do that to increase the food popularity. I mean, I understand we got a lot of food, but then once you start, like, going through it, it starts wiping it out. So, yeah. Yeah. And now, of course, when I definitely do that, I'm definitely, of course, gonna make a new whole. I'm gonna make a new whole damn big map just for the big for the big farms. Just a big ass map just for the big farms. And I think it'd be a pretty cool idea. Trust me, I think it legit would. Now there's gonna be a lot of blocks and a lot of blocks. There's gonna be a lot of blocks being mined and placed. But I think it would be a pretty cool idea. What do y'all guys think? What do y'all guys what you think? And he's gonna be like, when you do it, can I fucking help? Watch. He's 100% gonna fucking say it. Or he's gonna say something, oh, I wanted to do something similar to that or whatever. Just to watch. He's bound to fucking say it. I ain't even fucking joking, bro. Or he's gonna say something along the lines like, bro, I was thinking about doing that, but then you already took it the words out of the mouth, whatever. I'm telling you, he's gonna say something fucking similar to that. I bet you 100%. 100%. Now, of course, I don't want it to make it to the point where it's gonna lag the server, obviously. But I do want to make a big ass farm, though. Farming district. I think that would be a fucking cool idea. I'm gonna really enjoy and love the process of doing it too, because once it's done, bro, there's gonna be a crap ton of food. The only downside against something that big is maintaining it. I can't fucking speak. Now what I mean by maintaining it is you know, if I have to like till the land again, or till all the blocks again, or anything like that in general, you know what I mean? And replacing everything, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, once that's done, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But you gotta think about it though. It's gonna be a big ass farming district. Which means there's gonna be a lot of food and crops that have to be planted all over again. And I'm talking about lots of crops that have to be replanted again. Like tens to thousands, maybe more. Imagine having to deal with a farm like that. It's a bitch to deal with, but if you want to do it, go for it. And I'm finna go for it because I know we need more damn food. I mean, like, look at this chest. I understand it's pretty much about full. Well, it's not really full, but it's half and half, or a little less than half, I would say. But still, though, we need more. We legit need more food. I mean, legit. Dead serious. I mean, just by looking at it, you might think, oh, that's a lot of food. But when you actually think about it, that's not a lot of food. That's literally not. Look at all these fucking pies. There's not that many. Look at all this bread. There's not that many. Look at all these melons. There's not that many, except for the ones over at the farm. But that's a different story, though. Like there's baked potatoes. There's only like one stack of that. And the carrots, there's a decent amount of carrots. There's not a lot of carrots, but there's a decent amount. I will admit that. But I'm definitely gonna use all the carrots to definitely make a carrot farm. So that's going to increase in popularity. See, once we have a bulk storage of food, that's all that's going to matter. That's legit all that's going to matter, because then we're going to have a shit ton of food. Now, just know, just to let you know, if I do make a mega farm of all those kinds of food, I'm definitely making an item sorter for it. Now, it's going to be a bigger item sorter than the one we got going on at the base. It's going to be bigger than this. It's literally going to be bigger than this. And it's going to hold all the damn food. Because, think about it. All the items coming through is most likely gonna fill all these chests, or pretty much most of all these chests. Just depends on how much it produces. It's really gonna fill all these chests. So imagine how many items are coming through at once, just to fill every chest. It's a lot. It's literally a lot. So I'm literally gonna make a huge ass item sorter, bigger than this one. And it's only gonna be just for the mega farm. Not even for this, for the mega farm. Because of how much items are gonna be being produced and carried through into the sorter. Imagine that. Now, it's gonna be so humongous that the whole area is gonna just be just farm. Yeah. You can just imagine that. You can legit just imagine that. Yeah. Now, of course, all the farms will be synced to the item sorter. All the farms will be synced to the item sorter, which means tens of thousands of items will be produced and will be going into the item sorter at once. Well, hopefully I'll try to make sure it's not at once, but worst case scenario, that might happen. So, I think that would be a good idea to do. I think that would be a good idea to do. Now, the only problem, if that does happen all at once, which will most likely happen, which is I hope not, but it probably will, there might be a little lag. Just a little, hopefully not a lot. Now, if it's a lot of lag in one area, and which hopefully will not happen, then that would be great. Now, I really hope there won't be any lag at all, because if there is, then, well, because you gotta also think about it. It's gonna take a lot of time for all the crops to be fully processed in the making of getting taken down. So, yeah. Now, if you're continuously doing it, then there will probably be lag. Not less. Maybe a little, maybe not as bad. But, like, yeah, the crops obviously take a long time to fully grow. So, since that's the case, it's gonna take a bit for that to even happen. And I don't think it will cause it. To be honest, I don't think it will cause lag. I don't think it will legit cause lag. Because, I mean, we're console players, so... And I highly doubt it will even cause lag. Now, if all the items are all in the chest, and every single chest is full of items, and no more of that item can be even put in the chest, then that's going to cause the lag, because all the items are just bunched up in one spot. And all those motions of those items and shit, when they get dropped, and shit, and all those items in general there, is what's going to really cause the lag. And that is what I'm trying to prevent. If I can make a big enough item sorter, that won't happen. And as long as I maintain all those items in that chest, that won't happen, because it won't bunch up like that. You know what I'm saying? So there shouldn't be no lag. There should be no lag when in the process of making these farms. There should be no lag whatsoever. In theory. Now, that is technically a good place to do it. But you guys know where that's at, right? That's going out that way and to the right. So, see, you go down and then you go right. So, literally on that bridge, you literally just go right. Now, I highly doubt I'll even do it there. I might do it in another spot. Now, it would be nice if this whole area was just sand, but then again... Yeah. Now, it would have been nice to do it in this spot, but I didn't, so that takes that out of the area. And I don't want to do it over here because, yeah, I kind of want to do it in a most remote area, if possible. I'm not in a remote area because a remote area is where there's a bunch of people and shit. But, like, I want to definitely do it in a good spot because, I definitely want to be, utilizing that one spot as much as possible, you know, so, yeah. And I know we still got the top portion of the map to do. I understand that, that will be taken care of pretty soon. Legit pretty soon, but for right now, I'm just waiting for that to get finished. But yeah though guys, now I do want to start looking at designs that I want to do. Now I already know one design I can do, and it's the most simplest you can get. Now, when I talk about huge-ass mega farms, think about tall and wide farms as well, because that also includes mega farms. So we are going to go into demonstrate science. Now, I'm not actually thinking about doing this right away. At least not right now. I mean, I will do it. I just need to start plotting, if that makes sense. Now, I know this obviously is such a weird world to be in, with water just being like that. And just pretty much just ignore that. If that makes any sense. You don't need to look at that. Now, here's what I'm talking about. Let me actually get some blocks. Now, here's what I'm talking about. We do a system that looks like this. And then we just go up, 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 up. And we make this as wide as possible and a little taller than this. We're talking about more than 1,000 blocks. Now, the more wider you make it and a little bit taller you make it, the more items will flow down and the more food you'll get. But just by looking at this, now imagine this shit as a farm. Imagine it that wide or a little bit more wider and that tall. Imagine how much items will be coming in at once. Yeah, that's a lot of food. Now this is what I'm talking about by mega farms. I'm talking about something like this. Now of course it filled in, of course, but still though. Now this is what I'm talking about by mega farms. Because you're getting a crap ton of that particular item. Now, this is definitely something I will be making in the realm. This is legit definitely something I'm making in the realm. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, well, it's going to be a lossless farm because items going to be flying out the sides and shit once it's fully filled in and shit. Actually, no. No items will be lost in this farm. What I mean by that is literally no items will be lost in this farm. Because you know how some people just do it like that, they do a block up, and they do a block up like that, and they just block it up like that. It's not going to be a block high like that. It's legit not. We're talking a high enough distance, maybe that high, so items don't get lost. And I can even show y'all too. Now the walls is what's going to be the highest part. So when the walls are higher, nothing's escaping. No items are being lost in this build. And imagine that on all sides. No items will be lost in this farm, which means thousands of items will be coming down at once. These are going to be lossless farms. Like lossless farms to the point to where you get a shit ton of food. And I'm talking shit ton of food. Now, y'all guys might think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy at all. I actually know what I'm doing. And this is the kind of shit I'm going to be making. So, yeah. Guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. Get ready for a giant ass montage of me building these farms and ripping out the scenery. Get ready for some big ass montages. I mean time lapses, because these are gonna be some big ass time lapses. I'm not joking. These are gonna be some big ass time lapses. Kinda like the big time lapse that I did when we did the roof. Kind of like that, pretty much. So, just to let you guys know, get ready for that. Legit, get ready for that. Now you're probably thinking, oh, how are you gonna get the grass all hydrated? Oh, how are you gonna do that? I'm so confused. Oh, how are you gonna do that? You know, how are you gonna do that? Trust me, I got my ways of doing it. I got my ways. I'm already ahead of you on that. I already know how I'm going to do that. I mean, technically, I don't have to do it technically, because it doesn't really have to be done. Because, I mean, these are crops that you can just grow without water, you know? But, I mean, if you want water involved, then I got that taken care of. Literally, I got that taken care of. I can literally just do this. Well, of course, with this blocked off and shit. You know, I got that taken care of. Literally just do the opposite. Literally just do this. And just do that all the way up on every single slot. Literally, I can literally just do that. That will keep all of this hydrated. And when the water comes down, it won't fuck up. See, I got big brains. I actually think ahead of y'all guys. Now, of course, the water will hydrate a lot of these blocks, technically. But still, though, I think ahead of y'all guys. Everything, oh, how are you gonna go all the way across with it? I'm so confused. Literally easy. Literally the easiest thing. Now, all of this will be done in survival, by the way. And you're probably thinking, oh, how are you gonna get the water in like that? How, you may ask? Oops, wrong one. Literally, I put the water in first, of course. Or I could technically do it like this. Oops, wrong one. Or I could technically do it like that. And literally, it just hydrates the whole farm. Technically, I could just do that because everything is gonna be lower than that. Everything is gonna be lower than the farm. So joke's on it. So literally, I could technically do that if I really wanted to. Now, if I don't want to do a design like this, and I want to do a stair motion kind of like that, but instead of like that, I'll show you guys in a minute. This is what I'm talking about. Now that one wasn't actually one I was thinking about doing. Maybe a little bit, but not as much. But this is more of what I was going for. Now with this kind of farm, I can make a bunch of these little ass farms, just like this. Oops, shit. Now, like I said, it's technically up to me on if I want to do water to hydrate this or not. I decide on that because I'm the one making the farm, of course. But this was another design I was thinking about doing. I think this one will be easier because then I don't have to do all the, just constantly walk upstairs and shit. Now this was another one I was thinking about doing. And what it is it's kind of a stair motion, like that one over there, but instead of constantly jumping up, you run and then jump up and then run again. So this one is technically way easier to do than that one is. And you get more items from this kind of farm than you would that kind of farm. Because that's just a step motion. You're just having to constantly jump up. This one, you actually have more of a flat terrain. And you're working off more with this than you would with that. So technically, yeah. And with this one, I do the same exact thing. I just raise the walls higher than this is. Shit. So maybe about 4 high for the bottom. Four high for that. Literally 4 high for all these. And instead of that, the wall will be done. I mean, literally, this build will be done. Of course, build the wall out of anything else than just grass, and dirt, because that's just me wasting that for the actual farm itself and for other farms. But shit, you know what I mean, though. You know, just get a rough idea, pretty much. And see, that's 4 high. This is 4 high. Now, see, of course, to make it a lossless farm. Oops, shit, I didn't mean to make that. Now, see, of course, to make it a lossless farm, you want to make the walls high enough so when the water comes down, the items don't shoot off the sides or fly off the sides and then get stuck up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, then that won't be efficient. Then that won't be an efficient farm because you're gonna be having to constantly run up the sides and shit. And I know damn well you don't want to do that. So you want to make it as much loss as you physically can. I love how I just built across there. But yeah, though. Now I'm just giving y'all guys a demonstration on what kind of farm I would be making. And most definitely, this will be the farm idea I go for instead of that one because it's way more easier to work off of. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm gonna be working off this farm instead of that farm. Just because it's easier, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Yeah. And of course, I don't want it to hit the edges, but there's no way in hell it's gonna hit the edges because it's too high off the ground for that to even physically happen. So, yeah. Yeah. And literally, I'm just gonna be just constantly building this thing. Oops. So, yeah. But you guys get the rough picture of how I'm going to build this. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. So like I said, this is the farm idea I'm going for, not that one. Because this one's way more easier, and it's way more easier to control. Because I jump less, I should say. Because that one you jump more, this one you pretty much jump less. So I'm definitely using this design than that design over there. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's the kind of design I'm going for because, like I said, that one's just way more easier. And it's way more easier, like I said, to control and shit. So That's the design. Guys, yeah, guys. Other than that, though. But anyways, guys, that's really all guys have for today. If y'all guys did enjoy, y'all guys know what to do. Like and subscribe. Really mean a lot. Really well. If you don't, saying both guys is a leap. So please do, guys. Anyways, guys, I'll catch all of you guys in my next stream / video. Peace.